to start the regular campaign on October 8th. Who he plays with on that top pairing, still to be determined. They drop the puck and we get things underway. Hampus Lindholm bounced it in. The Bruins will start to make some changes. Pastrnak right of the net, back of the cage, banked it out in front, and Vladar beat him to the far post. And Vladar is asking for a timeout.
Elias Lindholm won it back to Hampus Lindholm. And then the play goes into the neutral zone. The Bruins with quick re-entry, and puck finds Pastrnak as he usually does. That little stutter step move as if he was going to cut to the inside. He stayed to the outside, and he convinces Vladar that the shot's going to come from the short side. So he
hack it out. He'll drive to the front of the net. Obels. Gendron. His shot taken in by Swayman as he trapped it on the blocker. Bruins nearly had a turnover. Poitras got a piece of it. Now Luchenko drops, fired. Swayman squares up, makes the stop. 9.5 remaining in a scoreless first. McAvoy carries in, protects, throws it over to the near side. Steve shoots. That just got a piece of Vladar. May have gone off his right arm and wins it cleanly. Pastrnak, here it comes. It's blockered aside by Vladar. Pastrnak again. He comes in. Arvidsson reaching for it. Now in a board battle. Lindholm on his backhand. Nice dish to Middlestad. Out in front. Blumel blockered aside by Vladar.
Late in the man advantage. Nifty little plays right here all the way around. Short range passes. Arvidsson on the back end. Middlestad likewise on the back. Crafty little passes by Arvidsson and Middlestad to set up that chance late in the power play.
This puck fired by Gaucher and gobbled up by Swayman, and that puck sticks to him. Hoping they can pick up where they left off.
Yeah, nothing worse than, you come into camp and you get, sidelined or pushed back or behind due to an injury, and that chance right there. And even though it's not a shot on goal, it's a 2-on-2. It's an opportunity. It all started back in the defensive zone. It was good coverage by Brunet.
Sneaking in behind, it's Richard. Shoots, he missed a target.
We just talked about Brunet. He made a nice, good play back in his own zone, so then they change out. And I think the next pair that came on, they're looking up ice. Bruins, pursuing the puck, and then all of a sudden, Richard ends up behind them both.
Threw it up top. Lindholm walks the line. Shoots. Fired. Middlestad denied by Vladar. Maybe his best save of the night.
Second unit on the ice right here. There's the shot by Lindholm. You knew somebody was open. You can see right side of your screen that Gilbert was thinking.
Hacked it off the glass back of the net. That puck was knuckling around. And then Forster drives it deep. Swayman taps the stick. Brink got a piece of that. Out in front, they score. The Flyers create. Cates and Forster help make it 1-0 Philly.
And he's waiting for the pressure, and then he's going to go against the grain, thinking he's got Sweezy on the other side of the net. Well, he did, but the Flyers able to knock that puck down. Now you got 3 Bruins below the goal line trying to get possession back. Brink just moves it along. Nice little cut by Forster. And now the Bruins don't have.
Lindholm forces the turnover, but the Bruins can't get the puck out. Kate centered it out in front. I think Minnan came back to get a stick in the lane.
But Forster keeps his play alive. Bruins being very aggressive on the PK up the wall. Looked like Corrali was going to get it clear, but Forster keeps it alive. And a good read and patience. And
Swayman waits for it in the trapezoid. Pastrnak for Janot. Settles the puck. Drop for Pastrnak. Threw it out in front. They score! A crafty tip by Sean Corrali. Bruins won. Flyers won.
Want the puck coming down the wall and then headman it. Janot, little drop pass back to Pastrnak. Surprised that Philadelphia doesn't just stay right shoulder to shoulder. Loré drifts to the middle of the ice. That allows that pass to be completed to Pastrnak. And the good inside position by Corrali. Gets there with timing, strong stick.
To Lindholm, he'll golf it back into the Flyers' end. Poitras up top, gloved by Brunet. That pass turned over. Heading the other way is Obels with 25. Shoots, he scores! He snuck it by the blocker. 2-1 Flyers.
Bruins having some problems with this part of the game, managing the clock and the time. Both Bruins right there, they back off the check. You know, you need to force right there. You got to go at that puck carrier. One, you got to have better communication, and you need to save from there. That's from the dot. That a 5-on-4 should be automatic for these guys, especially if it's the same 5 guys that they roll out there together.
We get the third period underway. Will this be the best of the 3 for the Bruins? Hampus Lindholm in the lineup for the first time last Saturday in Philadelphia. He said it is so nice to have him back in the lineup. 2-on-1, shorthanded. Janot, right circle, centered, fired. And Vladar, he may have gotten a piece of it, or it kicks off the post. Brink. Zamula. Sent right of the net. Cates, a stuff attempt, and Swayman's there. Forster hands it to Gaucher up top. Bruins back to full strength. Gaucher to the middle. Swayman stick save. And the rebound corralled. And popped out to center ice. Had it stripped. Bringing in. It's fired by Obels, and Swayman the save. I think we're going to have a penalty for too many men. Shifted back of the net. Lindholm got a piece of that puck back in the cage, but the Flyers get it back. It's fired, and off the post right there. An opportunity for Grabenkin. Zadorov, peek, room, shoots, didn't get to Vladar. Back up to Peak. Back to the point, nobody's home. Racing back is Zadorov. Gendron shoots, Swayman the stop.
It finally shows up in the third period. Good stop here by Swayman. Good effort by Zadorov.
Get some fresh legs on the ice.
What a great sequence in both directions. All Bruins for the longest time. And then a turnover leads to the partial breakaway.
2-on-1, Lindholm to the slot. Geeky shoots, he scores! Vladar got a piece of it and trickled over the top of him and in. Bruins 2, Flyers 2.
To the outside, that was Gendron, and then the Bruins in transition. Another area of the game that Marco Sturm wants to improve from a year ago. Another outnumbered rush.
McDonald played it down low. It's set back up high. Richard, his shot hit the end boards out in front. Richard, that dribbler corralled by Swayman. Up the wall, Pasternak. And we're heading to overtime. So the Bruins able to rally thanks to the Morgan Geeky goal, Jeremy Swayman, and the penalty killers. McAvoy has it. The Bruins begin with possession. Cates bumped it up top, Zamula. Drilled out in front. And Forster stopped by Swayman, laid down with the left leg.
Maintain their structure with their stick position. And that's going to leave somebody open. They try to take away the dots, so Forster's going to get the opportunity in front of the net.
Flyers have it, 3. Twist to the slot. Swayman and Cook stop. Barkey tried to go over the pad and onto the blocker, and the penalty killers.
Decided yet.
Here's Brink, slowly twisting into the slot. Forehand shoots, he scores.
Pace coming right down the middle of the ice. A lot of guys like to go one side or the other, get the goalie moving laterally. Brink changes it up.
He'll stick handle to the right dot, now out in front. Shoots, and Vladar makes the stick save.
Yeah, middle stud, left shot, come down that offside, get the goaltender with a little pump fake.
Here's Tyson Forster, the big winger. Wheels to the slot. Stopped by Swayman.
Good patience by Swayman, good concentration, good positioning.
To the right circle he goes, hits the brakes. Stopped by Vladar.
Came with speed, then put on that little break, slow down, try to time the...
Barkey going wide right. Cuts back to the slot. Shoots, and Swayman a glove save.
Keeps the game alive.
Abelzaka. He'll head left. Forehand shoots. Vladar a stick save. And the Philadelphia Flyers victorious in the shootout over the Bruins. They're going to win this game 3-2.